Hello, all you beautiful cardboard degens, and welcome back to the Old Guys Studio. And we're going to open my last loose 2025 Topps Update Hobby Box. I have one more left, and that is reserved for a box battle with Dad and Daughter Collectibles. That will be on Friday the 22nd, I believe. Anyways, if you wouldn't mind, feel free to sit back, buckle up, and be prepared to be held verbally hostage for a little cardboard therapy, and that would be in the form of 2025 Topps Update. This has been an amazing set, better than I even hoped. I had a sneaky suspicion it was going to be a really good set, and that looks bizarre. I don't think I've ever seen a box come out like that. So one side, they're upside down. I don't think I've seen them like that before, so that's interesting. I've totally lost my train of thought. Anyways, yeah, we're going to rip into this, and I'm going to figure out why those were upside down. That seemed really bizarre. I will be back to jumbo boxes after this, because that's all I'll have left, and then we'll get the retail should launch on Wednesday the 19th, I believe. So I should have some retail boxes to rip then. Anyways, we're going to get 20 packs in here. There's going to be 12 cards per pack. We get one guaranteed autograph or relic. I've seen a lot of these have 2 relics in them, and I think that's pretty good. And it looks like we're getting about 0.57 autographs per hobby box, which is a lot better than what they were in the past. And then of course we get a silver pack. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those upside down because those are upside down, is I'm going to hit mute, and I'm going to rip all these into 4 little neat stacks, and then when I get into them, that way I can cut out about 2-3 minutes of the video and you don't have to watch some random old dude argue with packs. So I'm going to hit mute, and I'll see you back here in about 15 seconds. All right, we are back, and I did find that it was very odd the way those packs were lined up. I don't think I've ever remember seeing that happen before, so I guess we'll figure out what that is. I think I saw something in the cross section of one of these, and I hope it wasn't a false alarm. So anyways, let's dig into this. I have been beyond happy with what I have opened personally and what I've seen other people open, and I really like that card. That would be the Red Sox Beantown Boys, and that is Marcelo and Kristian Campbell, 2 guys I PC, and of course I PC pretty much all the Red Sox because I am a homer and I love baseball. Anyways, that's going right up on the stage, and it's the first time I've seen one of these. That is gold out of 2025, and that will grace the stage first. Behind that, we have Freddie Freeman on the All-Star game. All right, let's see what's in the rest of this pack here. So this release has been beyond good. I am thoroughly impressed with what I've seen from myself and what from you degens have opened, and you guys have been killing it. And look at that, MVP Mookie Betts. I have not found that one yet, so that's awesome. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and I've enjoyed watching all you guys open your boxes as well. And it looks like we are not going to get an autograph. We are going to get Hayden Birdsong on the Rising Rookies relic, which surprisingly, I don't mind this. It is player worn, so it's not game used, but it's not a bad looking relic. So we'll take it and be happy, and hopefully we might hit a second one in here. I still haven't hit a golden mirror or a home field advantage yet, so I would like to grab one of those. All right, let's see. We get another Kate Horton, and my stomach is growling like a madman because I've not had lunch, and I have just pulled a Nick Kurtz. I will take that. Anyways, yeah, I skipped lunch today because I've just been running all over the place. And my stomach is letting me know that it is dinner time, so I apologize. Here we go. Mr. Kurtz, get up on that stage. And we have Cal Raleigh on the All-Star. Little big dumper action there. Gotta like it. And we got Logan Davidson, Mr. Kim, and Jose Ballesteros. And we have Karen Paris on the Rainbow Foil, and Jace Young. All right, so let's get into stack number 2. Let's see what we can find here. Hoping for some good number cards. This is Cam Smith. Definitely like that one. is Elly and Matt McLean. We have Brett Lauder. Hopefully he comes back healthy. We have Jung-Hoo Lee. And we have Big Meat Pete on the All-Star game. And I would really like to see him in a Red Sox uniform next year. Don't know if it'll happen, but boy, can they use a big right-handed bat in that lineup. That would change everything. All right, so we are at halfway point of stack number 2. I'm going to move these base out of the way so I don't knock them over, because that would be catastrophic. And we'll get into this last stack, and then we'll get to the upside down cards, and we can find out why they're upside down. There's Marcelo Meyer, definitely take that one. Roki Sasaki, I really like that collation. We have Gage Workman on the rookie rainbow foil, and we have Mackenzie Gore on the All-Star game. And let's see what we get for this last stack here. There's Matt Shaw, definitely take that one. Kobe Mayo, Ben Rice, Kristian Campbell, Dylan Lyle, take them all. And we have Mystical of Frankie Lindor. We will definitely take that. And I always have to point out the old guy down in the corner, casting his spell with his little dragon up there. Love it. And I don't think I had Lindor yet, so that is good. And we will get into the cards that were upside down, and let's find out why. Hopefully it means something. Maybe it means there's a giant hit in here, and be a happy old man here. All right, so we have PCA. I struggle with these. I always think they're pink, and I don't think that is. I think that's just a normal one, so we'll leave that in the regular stack. This Schwellenbach, Brooks Lee, Zach Veen. Lots of good rookies, tons of good rookies in here. We have Blake Snell on the 90s. Slowly building up that master set. I'm going to have to stop putting that together soon. Let's see where I stand. This Kristian Campbell on the rookie. And we'll get to the second half of that stack. That last stack, I think I saw something in there. We'll have to see what it was. Maybe it was a false alarm. Oh, okay, like this one. Please be a numbered one. Nope. I think I found this one before. So this is my second one. So this is the Night Terrors. This is the new insert. And I am really itching to see one of these in a parallel, because I bet you it's going to be glorious. Especially if it's like a black parallel, something that matches the whole feel of the whole night scary theme thingy. And we have Stephen Kwan on the All-Star game. And there's a little Shohei. And we are coming down to the last stack, and it's not going to go out with a whimper. Looks like we got something here. Oh, is that a gold? That would be a gold in a bookend, 1 of 50. That would be Elly, grand giveaway. Elly unloads the bases. I don't know what it is with all the golds I'm finding, but a gold member is going to need to get some tea, because he's been screaming, I love gold an awful lot lately. And I will 1000% take that. Mr. Kurtz, you're moving. You can go hang out over there with your other self. And there we go. So a gold Elly gracing the stage. We'll take it. And now we can find out what was in this this last stack. I think I saw something in here, and I hope my eyes did not deceive me. Anyways, that's 2 number cards. Already like this hobby box. When you're getting 2 number cards, I remember in Series 1, I ripped a bunch of hobbies, and there were hobby boxes that I didn't even get a numbered card in. It was brutal. It's Mr. Puckett. And we have Aaron Judge on the All-Star game, and I really do appreciate that these are in foils now. It does make it adds a little more value to the box. At least it feels more valuable. This Moises Ballesteros. Looks like we're going to get, and that's what I thought I saw. It was there. Oh boy, is that awesome. That is Kristian Campbell on the home field advantage. That is fantastic. This is the first one I've seen, first one I've pulled. And it, of course, it has to be a PC guy, because that's the way I roll. That is awesome. Little entering Boston up there. Little Fenway Park. Not sure what that is right there, but that is fantastic. There we go. Dreaming of a bright future. Yes, we are. I just want him to get back up to the bigs and play. There we go. That's definitely the hit of the box. We don't even need to open anything more. But we will anyways. Because we're degens. We can't help ourselves. This James Wood. And wow, that was awesome. That made my whole day. That was a fantastic hit. Tailor-made for me. All right, let's see what else we can get in this last couple packs here before we get to the silver pack, which can really boost this. This is going to be a third number card in this box. That'd be Michael Lorenzen on the, that'd be purple rainbow foil. So we're getting 3 numbered cards. I think this is the second time we've got 3 numbered cards in a hobby box. That's fantastic. And Tops, I appreciate that. So I'm going to put him there. Let's see what's here. It's probably some type of all-star game, maybe. Yep. Javi Baez on the landscape. And the last pack is going to have MVP of Ronald Acuna Jr. and Mr. Yoho. And we can get to our fantastic silver packs. These can change a box around in a matter of seconds. I have seen some amazing things come out of there. So funny story, I had a buddy come into my friend's LCS the other day. A lot of times I will cover for him when he needs me to work. So I usually work on Fridays. And he came in, he's like, "Oh buddy, I don't know what I want to do." I was like, "You gonna get baseball?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a pro debut." I was like, "You open any 2025 update yet?" He's like, "No, not yet." I was like, "Grab a jumbo." He's like, "Are you telling me to grab a jumbo?" I was like, "I am." I was like, "Okay, I will." And he pulled a Nick Kurtz redemption auto out of the silver packs. I was like, "Yep, I got you." And that was pretty cool. So that will be an auto, and I believe it'll be at a $2.99. So good on him. I don't know who was happier, him or me, but it was cool to see. And we have Mr. Darvish. Oh, that's green. All right, so we have another number card. So that's 4 number cards in a hobby box. That is fantastic. Well, let's do a little recap with all these number cards from a hobby box. Go figure. And some type of case hit, probably. All right, so let me get these piles organized because I don't know what I was doing. There we go. All right, so before we get into this, do me a huge favor. Smash that like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Goes a long way to help the channel. And having old people appreciate you matters. Trust me. We're old. We know. And smash the bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos coming up. And we'll get into a quick little recap. So we have Hayden Birdsong on the Rising Rookie. We have Nick Kurtz on the 90s insert, and that's a foil. And then we get Nick Kurtz on the insert, and that is the Night Terror. That is the new insert that Topps came out with this year. We have the Mystical of Francisco Lindor, and I want to point out the old guy down in the corner. Just saying, can neither confirm nor deny. And we have the Red Sox, the Beantown Boys. That is Marcelo Meyer and Kristian Campbell. And this was handmade for me, I take it. Michael Lorenzen, purple rainbow foil out of 250. We have Darvish on the green Mojo. Behind that, we have Elly Cruz, gold out of 50. And you're like, "Oh, gee, that's definitely the hit of the box." Hold your horses, because we get home field advantage, Kristian Campbell. OG is happy, folks. I am so happy to see this. The only thing that make me happier is maybe if it was like a Marcelo Meyer or maybe Corbin Carroll, but super happy for that. Get a PC guy, a hometown guy. That is awesome. I'm just going to throw that right in front. So feel free to let me know in the comments, what was your favorite card of the rip? I'm just going to let you choose which one. I know which one Sean from Ball Card Ripping is going to pick. I'm still going with the home field advantage. Got to stick with it. Anyways, coming up next, hopefully my jumbos will finally make it here. They were all the way here, and then they went all the way back to Texas. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they show up. I have a couple loose ones that I'm waiting for. Once they get here, we'll rip those. I have a box battle next Friday with Dad Dada Collectibles. I'll have a mail day this week because some crazy degens sent me all sorts of stuff. And then I'll get back into jumbos. And then we'll also have some retail to rip as well. So I'll have some blasters and hopefully some hanger boxes. I'll run around and see if I can find some. With all that said, get off my lawn. Drink all your milk. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. And most importantly, stay awesome. See you in the next one.